and it started. I will introduce you for a people into Russian. After that, we can start, guys. So, guys, first question. I see here will be several people, so I don't want to ask you personally your background in crypto. Let's start about the idea of architects, because I think you've started building your projects long time ago, and I want from you to know what is your idea of building that project.
Yeah, definitely. So hi everyone. I'm Cryptic from the Architects. I'm the artist and designer for our project. I'm one of five of our founding members. Our other team members are here we have Master Traveler and Kaku, and then also Arlen and Gatsby. Um, you've seen Master Traveler managing our community. He's our go-to on Discord. Kaku's our incredible dev, and then Gatsby alongside Master Traveler does a lot of our marketing, and Arlen is kind of in charge of our partnerships. But the Architects is a secret society of builders, really inspired by other secret societies like the Freemasons or the Illuminati. We have been building for about a year, and we see ourselves as more than an NFT project. Um, we're really hyped about being just a multi-chain project that is on this mission to kind of unite the cosmos.
So you mentioned that you have rather big team. I've heard 5 people you will have. And one interesting question to you: have you meet each other? Because I think it's also important for people to understand how you created idea to build a cult around you guys. Because 5 people, it's rather big cult, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm sorry, could you repeat that question again?
Have you met each other? So you've mentioned you have 5 people on your team.
Oh,
Where you meet each other?
yeah, yeah.
Maybe you bring
Um,
you come together from some kind of community, you know.
we've just been strong enthusiasts in the Cosmos, NFT and crypto enthusiasts. So we've kind of met each other from over a year ago, Kaku a little bit sooner than that, but we've been watching a lot of other projects in the Cosmos. We've been watching each other on Twitter, been in a lot of other Discords, and kind of just have run into each other, explored ideas, and yeah, it's I started as an artist, and I met Gatsby was actually a friend of mine, and he invited me to check out the Cosmos and what everyone was doing in crypto and in Stargaze. And he introduced me to Master Traveler. Master Traveler introduced us to Arlen, and through trying to find a very strong dev and facilitate our vision, we came across Kaku, who's very known in the space and has done a lot of building himself. So it when we explored these ideas together, it felt very serendipitous, and yeah, we decided to work together to create this really cool thing.
Cryptic, I want first of all to ask everything questions to you, and after that I will ask another people in that audience. And due to you are artist, please can you share your screen if it's possible? I will let you more time to try it and show your art, because maybe for people it's not such an important to see all that process, the development things, and also on so forth, but important to see your PFPs and maybe some kind of background of your works. Maybe you had another collection. So let's stop on that point, and after that, we will go on.
Yeah, definitely. I'll kind of dive into the artwork that we've created for the architects. I don't necessarily think the other art that I've created is relevant here, but I'd love to just show you what we've kind of built already. And yeah, we can go through some of those.
Awesome.
Yeah, some of that art. One second.
You want me to share mine, Cryptic? Like my account just has so many of the testaments on it.
As you wish.
Yeah, I'll share a little bit. I put together a page with some of our
Oh, okay.
architects on our website, and then yeah, we could go through the website and everything else that we've built.
Your website made pretty well. I also mentioned that it is very useful and easy to work with your website. I think I first time ever saw it in October, and you already done a lot of things to that period of time, and that's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, we've been working very hard on creating. I have a background in graphic design and some UI. So, in addition to illustrating the collection, we wanted to create something very fun within our website for people to engage and explore. We have, our animation here telling our story of who the architects are and where we come from and things of that nature. Um, and then also our you could see some of our PFPs here. We've been building very heavily on our DApp, which we'll have ready to go right after or right before Stream Swap for everyone to explore. And I can give you a preview of what we're building there as well. But we have some of our architects here. I have them kind of in shadowy figures on our website, but of course, it's not all cloak and daggers when you see the actual artwork. But yeah, we have kind of a gallery here of some of our architects. The theme behind our collection, like we mentioned, is we're a secret society. A lot of our architects are adorned in hoods and robes. And yeah, we're kind of builders and holders of secrets and great knowledge that we want to share with one another. So yeah, you'll see very occultish vibes. You'll see some dark arts that are practiced within the order of the architects. And yeah.
Also, please, if it's possible to you, please drop the link to the chat. People can also watch it by themselves if it's open for now, and I think it will be very interesting for them. And also, you start speaking about your lore, about your history of architects. That it is like a private cult. Are you planning to like make it wider and create some kind of storytelling, including in your collection? Or it's out of your plans for now?
Yeah, so the story is kind of a secret society. We are open to the public, but this is just the lore that we've baked into the vibes within our project. But yeah, it's very open to everyone. Um, Part of the reason we invited Expedition into the cult is we just want to unite projects that feel very strong and are doing really cool things, and it felt like a perfect fit to have you guys on board. But you're invited to receive our cult airdrop, but everyone is really invited to participate in our stream swap and get our NFTs. So our vision is to unite the cosmos, and we are, collaborating with some projects on Stargaze, on Osmosis, on Ori. We wanted to seek out to projects that are doing really cool things. So that's part of the reason you're invited into the cult collective and are receiving the airdrop. Not everyone will get that airdrop, but your collection and some of the other partners that we have certainly will.
So, before we go on and ask you some positive things, I want also ask you about negative things. You mentioned you're trying to make a lot of collaboration and unite all Cosmos, but sometimes it's bad. And you had uh, several bad experiences. First of it was with Archway. I'm not speaking about Archway like a project, but I want to mention Derpis and Ghouls. It's two collection which minted on Archway and after that disappeared. Maybe were not disappeared but not active right now. But due to the phases of Archway, people right now are trying to avoid Archway. But as I know, in the beginning, you've tried to build your project on Archway. So, what is your point to Archway for now? And second point, what are your future plans? And do you have some relationship with Archway team or you're an independent team?
We are an independent team. We initially we were looking for strong partnerships for a home chain where we could mint and perform upgrades of our NFTs. Archway always felt like a great partner to build with. We liked what they were doing with Amber, and we kind of could see ourselves calling Archway our home, and we totally understand the sentiment that people have had when it comes to Archway. And in some senses, we agree. It felt like Archway was missing a few pieces that we needed to truly achieve what we were wanting to achieve within our project. Um, so something we actually haven't announced yet is we are planning a departure from Archway, and we've have a new partner that we are going to be minting with. That we've listened to the sentiment of the community and some of the concerns that they had with Archway, and we're kind of heeding some of that advice. So we haven't announced this new partner. Something that's important to us is being able to bridge to Stargaze for trading, because we see Stargaze as really the home and hub of trading within the cosmos of NFTs. So the partner that we are collaborating with will give us that ability to bridge there to Stargaze. Already has a bridge set up. Those are kind of the hints that we'll give. But I think once we make this announcement next week, people are going to be really excited to see us make this shift to having a new home chain to mint on and partner with for the success of the project.
Also, second point about like negative things from community about you, why we are afraid of. It was your collaboration with Backbone Labs. I know that GJ made a lot of different decisions he haven't made. It's not related to you. I think you're person who just was on the bad period of time in bad place. But it's good that you've moved from Necropolis. Maybe you have another plans, and as I know, your mint should be in November, if I mentioned. But why you've decided just to mint on another platform? It will be difficult questions, so if you need to keep time to prepare, take it.
Yeah, certainly. We did originally see ourselves as we were originally going to partner with Backbone Labs to help us build our infrastructure. I think we should preface this with saying that the Architects is our own team of those 5 members that we've mentioned. So even though we've partnered with other chains or projects in the past, we felt it to be very important that people know that this project is ours and we're not beholden to others like Archway or Backbone Labs. We want to build something that is very positive for our community and that is long lasting, and we want to learn from past mistakes of other projects. So when we originally aligned with Backbone Labs, that was to help us build our infrastructure. You mentioned minting on Necropolis or things of that nature. But we felt after what we saw kind of occur back in November, we wanted to take a step away and make sure that we were in complete ownership of our project and we could make people feel at ease with what we're building. So that was part of the impetus in finding a new developer. And Kaku, we had a lot of conversations with him, and through his experience and expertise, we felt it was a perfect fit for him to kind of join our team so that we could build all of this internally. So, learning from those mistakes, that was made maybe by Backbone Labs, we wanted to make sure all of our infrastructure is in-house. We wanted to make sure everything was built before we minted, including our minting platform, your ability to view your holdings and upgrade your NFTs, all within our own websites. And and in addition to that, we have our own operations DAO and holders DAO, so people can feel at ease and see exactly what we're doing within our collection. and know that we have our holders' best interest in mind and at heart. So yeah, we're trying to do everything we can to make sure that the holders can be reassured in the success and longevity of the project, and that we could just build a very fun and cool environment for our project and community to interact and live in.
Let's speak about your ecosystem. As I know, we're not speaking about mint process, about stream swap, nothing like that, but your ecosystem. Because here are a lot of social collections are making some kind of collaborations, trying to unite projects, work with protocols, and so on and so forth. The best example is Mad Scientist community. I think we are like also social collections trying to make some collaborations, but let's keep an example Mad Scientist. After the mint, you will get some money earned from that mint, and also you need to make some kind of work. I want to ask you, what type of work are you planning to do with your community, and what results long time you're planning to do? Maybe something new nobody see before that, or you have just normal plan, other collection used, and you don't have a problem your collection's trying to solve. Let's see that question's global. Maybe someone else want to answer that questions, or also Kiptik will to answer it.
Yeah, I'm totally down to keep answering questions. Yeah, within what we're what is yeah, within what we're doing in our project, you mentioned that outside of minting and our apps, what are we trying to do, and how are we trying to sustain our project and keep people interested and having fun with it. We have a dedicated portion of our token for airdropping to other communities. We want to kind of interact with these other communities that we think are really fun and engaging, and we want to create an environment of um, fun within our project as well. So, you mentioned outside of our apps, but I think it's worth noting that we've created a platform for upgrading your NFTs, and we want people to really enjoy the process of seeing their architect kind of rise through the ranks, change your level and the appearance of your architect. And through that we have a dedicated portion of our treasury that's going to be funding a lot of the fun that we're happening after minting happens. We have a lot of fun things happening within our Discord with password events and puzzles for people to solve, and we're going to give ways for people to earn more cult through engagement. And along with upgrading your NFT, we're dedicating quite a large portion of our stream swap to being able to to give loot for every time that you upgrade your NFT. So something we haven't fully showcased yet or announced are our loot boxes. So with every upgrade that you do of your architect, you're going to get a loot box, which is essentially free NFTs or cult or crypto that is purely used to have fun with and to upgrade. So you're essentially rewarded for interacting within our ecosystem and upgrading your NFTs. We do have some
I'm gonna add
animated.
something when you're done.
Yeah, definitely. We have some animated visuals within our NFTs that are, I think, will be very fun to showcase. So when you go to trade in the marketplace, you'll get to see who's really interacted with our platform and is upgraded and has taken part of the experience. And yeah, that loot system allows us to kind of give back to the community and encourage fun to be had.
No worries. I think the main thing that you just recently said that stuck out that you asked us is what are kind of our plans if we have any to kind of solve problems or kind of create things that don't really exist in the space. And I like that because that's kind of what our goals are when it comes to our project. Because we are real on-chain builders. You know, we're not just dropping an NFT collection and just siphoning the community. We're actually going to be building real on-chain utilities for our cult token after minting. So it's not going to just be used for minting. You're going to also be using cult to upgrade your NFTs, and through upgrading your NFTs, we're going to have on-chain badges to where you're going to be able to, like, I think you guys kind of do the same thing in your project where you guys have quests that your communities fulfill. So we're going to kind of have the same thing that's going to be on-chain. You're going to be able to earn badges by fulfilling these on-chain quests, like maybe interacting with a protocol, using that protocol's apps to kind of spread awareness to new protocols on Cosmos. And then you will earn a badge that will allow you to upgrade your architect through doing that stuff. So our really main goal is to give this project real on-chain life when it comes to utilizing your NFT. So it goes deeper than just art. You know, in our cult, you're going to be actually using the cult token, and you're going to be sharing your NFT online. So there's that as well.
I want guys to go deeper to that question, because for people who will want to join StreamSwap, but StreamSwap, it's not just a normal mint. You can mint for a price, exact amount of NFTs you're planning to buy, but you have to send unlimited amount you're planning to use for that mint, and you don't know how much NFTs you will get for money you've spent for that. And it's very risky for a people, because if they don't know your plans, what they will get back for money they have invested, it's like hard to decide what will be in future. That's why I'm asking directly, what are your plans to do with your treasury, because you've mentioned that you will have some after mint activities, and what type of collaborations on chain are you planning to do. It's not information for me, because I will also join your stream. So I love stream swaps, but it's question to you, how you planning to get people on board of your project. What you can promise them if they will join stream swap. I'm not telling about your upgrade system. I will ask about it in future. So if you can go deeper to that question, please, it will be very interesting to hear.
Yeah, so just aside from what we're doing with our upgrades and well, we've put a ton of work into our collection. We're lovers of the art and the lore, and we really love building this story around the architects and creating just a really full-fledged artistic project. It's something that we've loved about what a lot of other NFT projects have done. And I think a year's worth of work has really been put into everything that we've built here. I know you're speaking outside of upgrades and things of that nature, and yeah, we're just trying to build a really fun environment for people to participate in, and we're trying to create something that has a lot of longevity with what we're building. And yeah, I'm wondering if the other guys here could help answer that question and what we're trying to achieve. But
Because
yeah, we're
I will.
putting all our efforts in.
I'm
Go
sorry,
for it.
I want to explain it, because I see that you made a lot of job inside of your collection, but maybe you're planning to get it wider, and you already have some kind of collab manager. You want to become blue chip collection, because participation in your collection is very interesting, and for me it's completely clear that you made an amazing job. I'm asking about, like, maybe you have something to add in that case.
Could you say that again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't think we really understand the question.
Do you have to repeat it?
Yeah, please.
So it's a little bit complicated, I know, because it's not a simple project you're building in. I see that you have prepared good stuff inside of your collections. You have amazing art, history, you have website, technology, upgrading system. We will speak about it a little bit in the future. But I want you to explain why people have to invest money to StreamSwap, because it is very risky tool for cryptocurrency total, because they don't know how much NFTs they will mint for money they invest to. And I want to ask you why people want to join StreamSwap, because they invest money in your product, and what you're planning to give them back after your mint is closed. What work outside of your project will be with another collections to return the investment back, like that. So maybe my thought is crazy and you have another vision, but
Okay, I
yeah,
understand your
yeah,
question.
yeah, yeah,
I can
yeah.
answer this. People would want to join our stream swap because essentially we're not doing your normal NFT mint. When you buy into our stream swap, you're buying into our fully fledged ecosystem where you'll be able to interact and earn rewards based on your participation directly in our community. So the reason we took the stream swap route is because yes, it takes extra work, but I believe it sets up projects for greater longevity in terms of self in terms of being able to sustain yourself, because we will have a treasury of our own token, and our token will be deflationary because you'll be able to use our token in multiple utilities, as in minting your NFT, as in uh, upgrading your NFT, and you will also be rewarded in cult and other rewards through participating in our ecosystem. So right off the bat, participating in your stream swap, in our stream swap, gets you the ability to interact with our ecosystem, and it's going to be live right after stream swap. There's not going to be a delay or anything like that. So essentially, StreamSwap is a little bit different when it comes to NFT mints, but it's been proven that it works because of mad scientists. And it is a little bit different, and I get it. It is a little risky if you compare it to other stream swaps. But as you can see in the history of stream swaps, majority of them have done pretty well right after mint, unless there's some odd reason for them not to be. And we're very aware of all of this. So buying into our stream swap essentially is your ticket to accessing our project and all we have to offer.
I have a couple of thoughts, but if you want to stop to translate,
Yes,
that
thank
would
you,
be
Kaku.
okay.
Thank you, Kaku.
Yes.
Я, ребят, уточнил такой сложный вопрос на самом деле, и на который сначала Криптик ответил, а потом Мастер, по поводу того, что StreamSwap — это сложный инструмент, когда мы не знаем, сколько мы денег инвестируем и сколько NFT мы получим. У них действительно классная работа была проведена в качестве арта. Арт офигенный, мне очень нравится. У них классный веб-сайт, история. Но интересно, почему я должен инвестировать свои деньги именно при помощи StreamSwap? Это такой инструмент, когда я изначально не знаю, что я получу как результат. То есть я вот закину $100, и когда мои инвестиции вернутся мне назад. Я ребят как раз спросил, Криптик не особо понял мой вопрос, но это ничего страшного. Он как раз начал уточнять те моменты, которые не так были необходимы, а мастер сказал то, что действительно StreamSwap — это тот инструмент, которому предлежит сделать еще дополнительную работу для того, чтобы это все как раз развить. После того, как StreamSwap пройдет, им нужно будет предоставить ликвидность, у них будет какой-то трежери, необходимо эту всю работу будет организовать так, как оно должно происходить. DeFi составляющая необходимо предоставить, но при этом он уточнил, что будут еще какие-то награды, помимо того, что вы поучаствуете в StreamSwap, то что это будет не только токены, но что-то еще дополнительное. Вот. Я понял, что они не поняли мой вопрос, но, опять же, я сейчас передам в Каку микрофон, и как раз, возможно, он ответит на то, что как раз мы не услышали. Kaku, please, I will give you a mic, and you can also share your thoughts about that process.
That's beautiful. Thank you, brother. I think there's a lot here that is like incredibly promising, incredibly like deserving of people's consideration for StreamSwap, because I get it. The price is, you know, up to whatever people participating in the stream decide it should be. I think our project is incredibly unique. I'm an engineer, right? So from the engineering perspective, so much of what we are stating to deliver, especially on the tech engineering side, is done at this point, right? So a lot of this doesn't have to be based on promises. And I expect in the next coming weeks ahead of the stream swap, we'll let people have access to some of the dashboard that we have and get them and let people get at least a taste of some of the stuff we've built. But like all in the app, you can see your architects that are on the home chain on Stargaze. You can do your upgrades right in the dashboard. There's badges you earn in there, which will be an ongoing thing to facilitate collaboration with other projects in the long term, and you know, push us towards being a blue chip NFT project in the ecosystem. Right, we're collaborating with just about you know, anyone who would be a good partner in the space. You know, we're using Jackal for our IPFS. We have you know, all this whole reward system that we haven't even spoken about with relation to upgrading your architects and how they will you know, have their artwork change as they move up. And you know, I've done crazy work making the app have the best in class UX that it possibly can, moving tokens from one chain to another seamlessly without the user even realizing it, right? The sort of stuff that you can only get from having like just tons and tons and tons of ecosystem experience. Like these things are extremely hard to convey, and I think that's why you know, my colleagues here, like they're giving, all of us have different answers, but I think there's way more to appreciate with the project than even just the beautiful artwork would show, if that makes sense.
Yeah, of course. I think your answer. I'm sorry, Master and Cryptic, but I think the Kaku's answer was the best from the tech part, and he just made it 1, 2, 3, 4, and right now it's clear. Your answers also were beautiful, but Kaku just made all statements, all dots, and right now I understand completely everything.
He is the nerd.
Yes, I think that's clear. Kaku, thank you for your complete answer. I think all that points are very important, and I see how much work you made behind all that on the background. That's very important. Also, it's a pleasure to me to hear what you are taking care about your IPFS files. That's also very important for people to hear that way JPEGs will be in safe place, and if with Stargaze something happened during the merge with Cosmos Hub, you also have access to your files. That's amazing. But you several times mentioned about your upgrade system. So we made a stream swap. About stream swap, I want to speak in the end. For now, I want to speak about your utility. You mentioned about your upgrade system. I already have NFT. What I have to do to upgrade my NFT? So, please answer that question.
Yeah, so I have a screen recording that I made of the whole process of going from mint to upgrade. There's some things that we're still adding to this, but what I think is really important to see is that we've already been very thoughtful about the creation of everything, and we've tested it live on mainnet. And so it's important to us to convey that these aren't just ideas that we're just showing you wireframes of, that this is an actual thing that we've built and completed. So right here, you'll see that we've tested this on Neutron at the moment. You know, at the moment it says minting on Amber. That UI is going to change here very soon. But the process will be that you're minting directly on our website. When you go to view your NFT, you'll get to see your holdings within our dashboard. So you can see them on the marketplace, and then you can bridge them to Stargaze. You could summon a new architect directly from here. You can view your rights badges. You could see your NFT and their traits, the level that they're currently on, and the next level they will go to once they upgrade. Then you can click to perform your rites. You'll see your architect here ready to be upgraded and perform your rite. We have some more animations coming here, but this is just to showcase that this is all functional on chain. And with each upgrade will be a new level that you achieve and a new visual graphic. So at first, those graphics will be a little bit more subtle, and then they'll become a lot more animated with like fire in there or glows around your architect, things of that nature. But yeah, like we mentioned before, part of those requirements for upgrading will include having a badge to upgrade, one badge for every level that you get to. So your first level to upgrade will be one badge, your second level will be two, your third three, so on and so forth. And it'll just be a lot more interesting and cool as you go up. You'll also notice, I think I just mentioned this, but you can view it on the marketplace. You can bridge to Stargaze just in one click within our dashboard, and then you can bridge it right back to perform your rites. We want this to all feel very seamless and easy to use. And we want to give a home for you to interact with all of these things directly within our app and our website.
So you mentioned that you have two things to upgrade your NFTs. First, it is badge, and second point, it will be tokens, I think, to upgrade your NFT.
That's
Right?
correct.
Yeah, okay. And to get a badge, I have to complete some kind of tasks in your Discord, in your social quest platform, or
A lot of our badges are going to be on chain. So, an example of a badge, we're going to have badges that coincide with our collective, our cult collective. So, for example, we'll have a badge that may require you to own 2 Expedition NFTs. It'll check your wallet to make sure you have those NFTs, and then you'll get the Expedition badge. So we have many ways for you to obtain badges through different types of on-chain quests. It'll be directly through our dashboard. You won't necessarily need to go to Discord to achieve those quests, but you can certainly show them off, and kind of use this as your own bragging rights to show how many things that you've collected within the Cosmos. So our first badge will be a password badge. Once we release our app and our dashboard before Stream Swap, you'll get to play around and get your first badge. So you'll already have your first essential ticket to get your first upgrade when minting happens. And then we'll be adding a lot more badges on there. An expedition badge will be one of those, and many more. And you don't have to get them in any particular order. You kind of just get what you feel like you can achieve, and then yeah, and then you'll be able to go from there and do your upgrades and seamlessly send your NFT to where you want to trade at. And yeah.
but all information will be in metadata, and if I decided to buy NFTs with that expedition badge from Stargaze, I buy it, after that move to home chain, and all badges will be like inside of NFT while buying and selling. Is that correct, or I'm missing something?
So it'll just check what you have in your wallet. We won't necessarily show other NFTs within our app, but we'll tell you here's a badge, here are the requirements. For the example is getting the Expedition NFT. If you don't already have them, go to Stargaze, buy your Expedition NFTs, and then come back to our dashboard and it'll check to see if you have it in your wallet, and then it will give you the badge,
Yeah.
and then you can use that badge to upgrade.
Cryptic, I think you misunderstand me. For example, if I see on marketplace NFT of level 3, for example, with all fire around and something like that, I decided to buy it. And if I bridge it to home chain from the marketplace I bought it, I will see also that it's level 3, and after that I by myself can upgrade it to level 4, or how it will work. Metadata.
I understand now. That's
Mhm.
exactly how it'll work. Yes, you have a great understanding of that. So yes, you'll be able to buy an already upgraded NFT. And then if you have enough badges, like the example you just gave, if it's a level 3 and it has the fire and things of that nature on there, you can bridge it back to the home chain, view it in your dashboard, and do the upgrade to level 4 if you have the 4 badges.
That's interesting thing, because also that point with badges, I think I've heard from Arc Protocol that we're also planning to add some kind of newspaper in the interchain passports, and other creators can interact with their passports to get like more people engaged to their passports. So I think the badges looking like something similar, so different other projects can work with your NFTs, and it will be easy for you to make some collaborations. For me, that's a beautiful tool. So guys, I think in that point, that's an amazing. Also, I have some technical questions about your mint process. After that, I will read questions from the chat. I want to understand completely all stream swap process, because stream swaps are different. They working bad sometimes they're working good. Processes can be 1 hour, 8 hours, 3 days. So I want to know how you see that. First, in what chain it will be, duration of that stream swap, because sometimes stream swaps look what price chart looking like only growing, sometimes in going up and down. It's need to be focused. And if you, for example, get early access to that stream swap, you get better price, and I also want to get some alpha for my people if they want to join that stream swap. And also you will create some liquidity pools. I want also to know with what products you already have collaborations to open that liquidity pools. Maybe you have already solved that problem, I don't know. And about mint process of NFTs, I think for us it's clear. You already showed a video with mint process, so I think you'll just deliver that services 1 week after your stream swap, for example. But right now I have questions only about stream swaps, nothing else. So guys, if you're already able to comment that, take a word, and for us it will be very important to understand how you're planning to solve that.
I could take this because it seems like Cryptic is having a bit of connectivity issues. So the stream swap is going to be on Osmosis, and we're planning a 3-day deposit period so that people can get their heads around, what that price looks like. And I think it's going to stream over the course of an hour, so relatively quick. So you have 3 days for people to deposit or withdraw funds, and then that swap will happen relatively quickly. It's going to be USDC over on Osmosis, and as per our tokenomics, we're holding 5% of the cult total supply, and then we'll take 5% of the raise over on StreamSwap, and we'll make a concentrated liquidity pool on Osmosis to open up cult to the greater Osmosis user base. We're having some like little preliminary discussion with Magma, because I think nothing's set in stone, but I think it would be very interesting if we use them to manage the liquidity for like the foundation's LP that's getting locked up. But we'll see.
So your home chain will be Osmosis, and you will create liquidity pool called Osmosis. I thought you have home chain Neutron, isn't it?
No. So right now we have all of our like test contracts on Neutron, because it's just a very easy place for us to test. But we haven't publicly stated where our home chain is going to be. could be Osmosis, could be Neutron, could be one or two other places as well. Like you said, there's only so many places that have the NFT bridge set up, but it's gonna be somewhere that people are familiar with and comfortable with, and but the stream swap itself will be on Osmosis. The liquidity pool for Cult USDC will be on Osmosis. So.
And the NFTs will be on which chain?
We haven't announced the home and minting chain for where you'll mint the NFTs. I think that's something we'll announce. Hopefully, we have the announcement next week. But then wherever that will be, you'll also be able to bridge to Stargaze. So it'll go between those two chains. So,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it will be connected to Neutron because we are also preparing some kind of marketplace in the future. So I have big expectation and waiting for that announcement next week. Guys, I will also, before I ask last question, will translate you one comment from Vladi from Posthuman. Posthuman is the biggest, not the biggest, but has a lot of different users of delegating to them cryptocurrencies by staking. So we're planning to make a Sputnik network. It's like a big project on Cosmos. And we also want to collaborate with you and give you airdrop of signal to your future NFTs. So after that, we can speak about them and I can connect with their team to you. So you have not minted, but you will receive one airdrop from them. He liked your cells very much and Vatama.
That's so awesome. That's really incredible.
I will leave a comment about that DM after our spaces. Well, guys, I have last question because here we have a lot of people hearing us. They decided to join that stream swap to be part of your community, but they don't know what activities they can join for now. So please, can you introduce what people can do in your socials, in your Discord, in what type of events they can take part in? And I think it will be the most important part because people usually be building communities due to some activities. So that part is for you, and I'm ready to listen to you.
Master Traveler, do you think you could take this a little bit? Maybe touch on our password events and anything else that you want to cover?
Yeah, can you guys still hear me?
Yep.
Here, well.
Okay. So for right now in our Discord, we have pretty decent amount of events. Cryptic took the Rumble bot and he designed it to cater to our community. So right now we have some rituals, is what it's called. And essentially we have rituals running every day. And rituals get you an offering key, which is a key to giveaways. We have a giveaway channel in our Discord called Offerings. And every 2 weeks we run about 1 to 2 offerings, and you get access to these offerings by participating in the rituals. We have a lore channel because we're really big on lore. So in that lore channel, we share animations that Cryptic makes himself. And if you react to those, you can be selected to earn a key to access the giveaways. And then we also have our invasions, which are raids that have been doing pretty well, and they have their own offerings for that. So if you want to, so there's just a lot of ways to earn value in our Discord already before our mint even happens to kind of show that we are prioritizing giving back to our community members. And then Cryptic also mentioned we have our passwords event because our way is to reward our members, but we want to do it in line with our project's lore to make it cooler. So we have this password event where essentially we create mini quests where you solve riddles in our password channel, and then that will get you a separate key to a separate offering when we run those events. And yeah, that's pretty much what we've been doing so far, other than
collaborating with other communities and having them join our Discord for the Cult airdrop. We are looking to introduce some trivia and some other activities just for like weekend games or whatnot. But yeah, that's pretty much what we have so far.
Thank you, Master Traveler, so much for a complete answer. I will translate it because for people it's very important to join different activities, but I see that you prepared everything well. I like how you pay attention to details, especially with that Rumble. I see, guys, that you have prepared everything on the high level. Website, high level. Your art, high level. Storytelling, high level. And you're paying attention to details as a Rumble. People don't think about Rumbles at all, but you have changed that Discord bot and created, you just feel comfortable to work with. So guys, my pleasure to you. You're really trying to build cool stuff. Guys, I think from my side, I've already asked you for all questions about lore, idea, stream swap, your expectations, everything. Maybe I forgot something. Do you have something to add I have missed?
No, I think that covers a lot of it. We really appreciate you having us on, and we're really excited to have Expedition as a part of our collective airdrop. We really love what you guys are doing. I think, I don't know if we touched on this explicitly, but within our tokenomics, it's worth noting that there's an exact amount of cult to Architects NFTs. We're kind of expanding on the experiment that Mad Scientist did. So it's also worth noting that our cult is deflationary. Every mint that happens will burn cults, thus raising the value of cult. And you'll have to choose whether or not you want to mint or upgrade your NFTs or upgrade all the NFTs in your wallet. But we're really excited for everyone to participate and have fun with us through this project, and we just want to showcase everything that we've built and this attention that we've given to the cosmos and our love for this ecosystem.
Can that happen if I know that you will have 1 million of tokens, and as I understand, when I mint, I will burn some tokens to get my NFT. That's fair. And the question is I also need Cult for upgrade my NFTs. That mean not all NFTs will be minted, or what is the process? Because I need to spend that tokens not only for a mint, but also for upgrade. How you have realized that? Are there tokens
Yeah,
enough
so
for that?
there's enough tokens to mint the entire collection. And yes, you will have to have some cult in order to upgrade your NFT, but we're working to strike a very happy balance with how much cult will be required to upgrade your NFT. We don't want it to feel expensive, and we want to encourage people to upgrade as much as possible. So we haven't given like an exact amount for how much you'll need for upgrading, but it'll be a fraction of the cost of minting an NFT. So just to encourage you to really upgrade and have as much fun as possible within our app and our dashboard.
That's absolutely will be. And to conclude, guys, maybe you have some action to Expedition. Maybe you want Expedition community to do something to help you somehow, or maybe you need my help personally. I don't know. So if you have something to me, you have right now a time to ask me for a help or something like that.
I know we were talking previously about setting up some type of event. I'd love to still do that. We could talk about that like after the AMA though.
I'm absolutely in. We'll do it.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. And then we should be announcing our home chain officially next week. And then right after that will come the announcement of our stream swap. So any help you can provide in getting the word out, we're greatly appreciative. And yeah, we're just really excited to have you guys a part of the collective. So just make sure people are holding your NFTs, and then they come into our Discord to verify that and get the expedition role. After we have all of our announcements out for our home chain and our stream swap, we're going to give a lot of information on how to verify your wallet, get your cult airdrop. We'll have a way for you to submit your wallets within Discord, and then on our website we'll have a place for you to officially make your claim of cult right after minting happens.
Thank you guys so much. It's a pleasure to me to be a part of your collective airdrop, and all expedition will be following all stream swap process. I will also amplify it as I mentioned. Also, two more important parts about Signal airdrop. I will write you after the session about that, and will comment everything is doing, because I also know Vladi, and it will be for me easier to connect you guys. And about that event, we will with Master Traveler speak about it and organize it together. Thank you guys for your time, for jumping in. Kaku, Cryptic, Master Traveler, you are amazing guys. You made giant work. I can't believe how long you're preparing all that stuff. You made like unreal work for me. It proves that projects mean for you a lot. I know that you are tired, but the line is closer. You have to make last two steps, and everything will happen. So, guys, one more time, thank you for jump us. Last words, and let's finish.